It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see.
This is 2K Sports broadcast. Now it's ended.
Well, thanks.
He's not shy about putting pressure on the front office, DA. Thanks. Already, Brent, we've seen a changing of the guard of some teams where a new player is now the #1 option.
Well, I expected that this year we were going to have some of this take place. A lot of the reason why I would point to it is that you had 9 new coaches in the NBA this year. So there's going to be opportunity on some of those teams for somebody to take advantage of a new offense, a new way to play, a new way to get up and down the floor. And with that opportunity, some guys are taking full advantage of it.
I love the new opportunities, though, for some players that may have been pushed to the side a bit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I like the opportunity maybe for some of these teams to start changing some of the older guard with their squad, maybe come trade deadline. I think this year there's going to be a lot of movement come February because of those coaching changes.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Suns. John Collins is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Durant. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Yep, it counts.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Lillard. He had 15 points last outing. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, I think the scouting report says you got to chase him off the three-point line. Not a good job defensively there, but a great job by Lillard to knock it down.
Here's LaVine. He's coming off a 10-point game again. Connects from three-point range.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Now here's Fournier. It's a 5-point game. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Clock at 4. And it's Lillard again missing.
Take a look at the history of the Portland Trailblazers, and part of the NBA since 1970. And the phrase Rip City, which has stuck with the team ever since winning that title back in 1977.
Now Fournier following Durant's three-point attempt. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Lillard missing.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
Dinwiddie kicks to LaVine. And the pass to McGee. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. McGee's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Dinwiddie passes to Collins. LaVine against Fournier. LaVine kicks to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Lillard. Fires the 3. And it's Lillard again missing.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Harrell kicks to Fournier. Passes it to Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it. Again the miss by Lillard. Here's Dinwiddie. No good off the front iron.
That's a shot you got to step up on. Wide open, no coverage. Good shooters don't miss that often.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench. One of the most lethal scorers in the game, all-star.
I like a challenge.
And the Blazers, Greg, disappointed with last year's first-round defeat, but they've assembled some nice talent.
And like he said, we've seen teams jump into title contention more quickly than expected in the past.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, to me, the story of that first period was their rebound.
Yeah, jumping out to a lead largely because they did the hard work on the glass. So you love the passion in the early part of this game that they're playing with.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got Levine. John Collins is out there with Durant. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Dinwiddie. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Another shot. Count the basket. Durant's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Suns.
Yeah, I don't think KD's going to panic with any offensive opportunities. So cool in that possession there.
Fournier finds Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns leading by 9.
And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates, and that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he can not only be a franchise. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. For the three, can't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. In the corner, it's Levine. Covington against Durant. Shoots over Covington. No good off the back of the rim.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
Shot from 16, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Lillard. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Durant with a wide open look. Tries again, and stolen by Harrell. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Fournier.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Durant. Good ball movement here by the Suns. McGee's shot is off.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Here's Dinwiddie. 14 points from him the last game against Durant for 3. No good. Shot missing. And the first half comes to a close in a tie.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a shaky first quarter for Portland. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. They came out in the second quarter with a lot more energy and with some nice offensive stretches. And it's just about...
High above downtown Portland. You get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the Pacific Northwest. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
Fournier passes to Harrell. Portland needs to get off a shot. Portland no good that time either.
They look frustrated, 0 for 3. Not how you want to start the third quarter.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Fournier against Collins. Pass to Harrell. Over Levine. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Phoenix. Kicks it to Collins. Pass to Durant. His three-pointers off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Feeds it to Cauley Stein. Lillard scanning the floor. Back to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
And there's the pass to McGee over Cauley Stein. McGee's shot is off. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To the inside. Harrell banked in off the glass. Harrell's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
What's the saying? If you're going to lose big. A lot of teams adopting that strategy again last season, the final year before the lottery odds are going through some new machinations and a bit of a change. The Suns, though, they kind of took the cake last year and ended up with the #1 pick.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night. And he can't hit the second.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
He had a nice open look right there. Lillard's got 10 points.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead, and now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Durant against Covington. He kicks it to Lillard. And the shot falls short this time.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Durant, no good. Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Here's Dinwiddie. Durant in the corner. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
We're getting stopped after that start.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, they've got John Collins. He's out there with JaVale McGee. Durant is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Lillard outside. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. But they get it back. Harrell kicks to Cauley-Stein. Passes it to Fournier. No good with the triple. Phoenix leading by 3. And Durant, here we go. Here's Dinwiddie. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lillard outside. Pass to Fournier. Kicks it to Harrell. Clock at 6. Over Collins. And it's Harrell missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Dinwiddie. Covered by Lillard. From 11 feet away. Pass to Dinwiddie. LaVine looking around. Shoots over Fournier. Fresh shot clock for Phoenix. LaVine against Fournier. Outside LaVine. Shoots over Fournier. McGee finds LaVine. Here's Dinwiddie. Missed it, even after all those chances. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the pass to Durant. And it's Portland with the rebound. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Whoops, they pick off the pass. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard outside. And Fournier kicks to Covington. Back to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Durant, a 3. Bean passes to Dinwiddie. Left side Durant. Nice shot from the wing. And the Suns lead by 7.
Well, for a tall guy, Durant has such dexterity and rhythm on the catch and shoot. It's just interesting to watch.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 7. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Levine. Cauley Stein defending. Here's McGee, and he finishes nicely on the way.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Collins against Lillard. Oh, good on the triple. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Suns. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
Lillard finds Covington. Lillard with it. He's guarded by Collins. Gets the 3 to fall.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Got the